You see, I wasn't successfully conditioned by my schooling experience to fear being wrong. A lot of people are like, Chris, all these videos you're making about Floyd Mayweather and how you think there's a chance. By the way, I've never said that I know for a fact Mayweather's gonna lose. I said, I have a feeling Conor McGregor has a decent chance of beating Floyd Mayweather, defeating him savagely. It's always a possibility that Floyd defeats Conor McGregor. But some people are like, you're embarrassing yourself. Stop posting these videos now. Number one, if I'd listened to the people, the morons in the comment section who tell me you're embarrassing yourself, then I would have stopped posting videos a year and a half ago when I was rooting for Trump and saying there was a real chance that he could beat Hillary. Because people from back then were sending me dumb comments. You're embarrassing yourself. Shut up. Shame tactics. And it's funny because the average person, I think this is a fair statement, the average person who thinks Mayweather is going to beat McGregor is really only saying that because A, it's the safe thing to say, B, it's what on paper makes sense. We love to think that we can just look on paper to determine what's going to happen in the future. How that worked during the 2016 election when a political outsider with no political experience came out of left field and defeated the political insider, which was impossible if you go by what's on paper and in theory. So if I'd listened to the morons, oh, you're embarrassing yourself. Shut up now. Guess what? I don't mind being wrong. And you're not going to get me to shut up out of fear of being wrong, okay? I wasn't successfully conditioned to fear having an alternative opinion to the mainstream, which is essentially what schooling teaches the average person. Schooling will condition you to fear failure. What do you think that big fat F on your report card did to you? It made you fear failure, and it actually promotes a culture of intellectual authoritarianism. What is a culture of intellectual authoritarianism? Intellectual authoritarianism is consensus worship. It's when people are resistant to new ideas because A, they could be wrong, and B, they go against what the geniuses we read about in our textbooks said was true. Even though if you read the book, The Structure of Scientific Revolutions, you'd understand that a great deal of the facts and things that science is convinced is true oftentimes gets weeded out and turns out to be wrong as a new paradigm, a more accurate worldview, a more accurate theory comes into place and replaces it.
Mayweather said in an interview with Bite Hype that he believes racism still exists.
He called him a cholo. That's kind of racially motivated.
Mate, shut the f*** up and get away from me.
By the way, if you guys are interested in getting these amazing new t-shirts that I designed, I'll put a link below and the card above. We have this one here, McGregor Mayweather 1-0. I also made a separate version. That's racist. McGregor versus Mayweather. So both versions are available. I'll put a link below and in the card above.
So, you are embarrassing yourself. Listen, I think, you know what? I think it's healthy that people have contrary opinions. I think it's healthy that when you... I also... You know what else I think? Let's not talk about what's healthy. Let's talk about what's unhealthy. I think it's extremely unhealthy to shame people for having an alternative opinion that could be wrong and could be right. So guess what? I'm going to keep spamming my YouTube channel with all the fucking Mayweather-McGregor videos I want, positing my theory, my belief that McGregor has a solid chance, I'd say a 60% chance of beating Mayweather on August 26th. I'm going to keep making these videos as long as I believe it to be true. And no amount of shithead comments, little shame tactic losers, are going to get me to not continue to share my opinion. You know how many people deep down probably thought Donald Trump was going to win the 2016 election, but were afraid to say it because of the, oh, how could you believe something so insane? That's impossible. Where's your evidence for that? That doesn't make any sense on paper. In theory, shut up. Like when Ann Coulter was on Bill Maher's show, like in 2015, literally, basically when the election first started running, and Ann Coulter said, I think Trump's going to win it. And the whole crowd of stupid-ass, elitist, liberal, white liberal scumbags, white racist liberal scumbags started to just laugh like hyenas, pointing, laughing, scoffing, and mocking. And boy, was she right. So you know what? I could be wrong on August 26th. Mayweather could totally destroy McGregor. But you know what? At the end of the day, I cherish expressing what I truly believe with the possibility of being wrong more than I cherish shutting up, zipping my mouth closed, and saying what's easy and predictable to say for fear of being wrong. I don't mind being wrong, and that allows me to share opinions that most people think but would never fucking say. So fuck you, comment section shamers.
I've even created a third design, which at the top has the word Fighting Irish on top. So pick your poison. I'll put a link below. You'll have all the options you can choose from. They even come in mugs and nice hoodies. Links to everything is below. Thank you guys for watching. August 26th will be the date. We will find out what happens.